Okay, so what do I want to say? This way of drawing really breaks it down so that it keeps it simple. So if you didn't have a picture in front of you, you would be able to draw one without a photo. I still prefer having a photo because I just think it's easier. It's hard for me to come up with a face just off the top of my head. But this is how, I don't know if anyone in here does do manga or any like cartoon stuff, but this is why those kids will quickly just go draw these basic guidelines and then they have a face within a matter of 10 minutes. And you're going to see that pretty soon here, how easy it is. This is the simplest way. I broke it down with 3 steps on how to draw this. This is just a guideline, so say you do this and then you find it's not really working for you, or you find some stuff you just have to change as you draw. Even for myself, I used to just look at a picture and draw it, but I find this, regardless if I can do that, I still find this useful in figuring out a starting point, because I just could get stuck drawing an eye for an hour, but this helps me at least get it down on paper pretty quickly. So the first step is to draw a circle. So in this circle, you're going to erase all these lines eventually. It's just basically you're creating a grid. I think circles are easiest to draw if you're standing up and not trying to move your wrist like this. Okay, so you make a circle. You guys can just watch and then do this when I'm done because it won't be that hard. And then if you're a straight on view, you're going to draw your line straight down. If you have a tilted view, your circle, you'll have a line curved. Okay, so this is still the straight on look. And then you just cut that circle in half. Okay, this, where this intersects right here, is your second line. And then you take this measurement, and this is step 2 already, to create that line, that same measurement, the top line. So you have these 4 lines drawn. If you need to, you can erase this if it's getting confusing. So this line right here is your hairline, like the top of where your hair and your forehead meet. This is your eyebrow. This will be your bottom of your nose. And then this will be the base of your chin. Okay, so in looking at this last step on step 3, they have a midline. What that midline is, it's that line that goes through like the center of your eyes, okay? So you can draw that midline if you want, or you can choose, because you know that's your eyebrow line, you can make, just like we did when we practiced the eyes, you're going to make that box now. And this is where I said this scale might change as you start actually drawing this. And so I'm going to make my box to start with my eyes. Everything is drawn from your eyes. That's why we spent so much time on those. And you're going to see how quickly you can actually draw a face. And I'm just going to go really quickly. It's not going to be perfect, but you'll get the idea. So I'm going to draw her eyes quick. This is Serenity. She's getting older. This is a couple years ago picture. And that's really just quick because her head's actually tilted and I didn't draw it really tilted. Okay, so from her eyes now, you can draw these lines. Look at where her eye, oh, hold it this way so it makes more sense. So her nose lines up with that colored part in her eye and then the inside of her eye. Technically, if it's like someone looking straight ahead and it's that perfect, just really like straight shot, what will happen is your nose will line up with your inside of your eyes, your mouth will line up with the inside of your colored eyes. So we're just kind of making it whatever your picture is though for this part. So then her nose, and then I look at this spacing and I realize this line should move up, but just for the purpose of showing this, I'll just move quick. So then her nose will be on this line, okay, and then her mouth lines up with that and then that, so her mouth lines up here and then here, and it's about within this box will be her mouth. So within a matter of less than a couple minutes, you can draw an entire face just getting the grid line down. Now here's the cool thing. Everyone take your hand. This is what's going to be weird. So check your proportion. Go from your nose to your eyebrow, and then your chin to your nose. Isn't that weird? And then it actually goes all the way. So that's how your face is broken down. Now depending on if your face goes up or your face goes down will depend